Welcome to Downstairs and Dragons, where we play D&D in our basement as per tradition. We're on episode 6 of Lost and Finders. Our party was just up on a high cliff ready to fight the boss they've been looking for, so let's get back to them. We've got Cordelia playing Quella, we have Josh playing Ixildor, we have Adler playing Phlebotomist, and we have Dieter playing Kieran. Alright, good job guys. Let's get back to the fight we've got on the map. You guys are fighting the Gulthias sapling that was planted by a twig blight a long time ago, and Talgan was sent out to guard it. But now you guys have Talgan sleeping on the other side of the cliff, and you need to take this thing down. We've already got a fireball right in the middle of its heart, tearing away at it with the fire damage. And
you could put like an orange counter there.
I've got red.
No, that's true.
And only one of you is still frightened of the tree, correct?
I don't think any of us are.
You
are.
You are.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you are. You are correct. Yes.
But we're at the top of our second round, and Kieran, it is your turn.
Alright, I have this little gnome wallowing like all over me, so I'm in a good position. I'm out of its reach, I think. I'll just stay here.
You're not afraid anymore, I thought.
No, but I have no desire to get any closer. I'll stay here. I've got my flaming sphere on it. Maybe I'll move further away.
Are you...
Sure, I'll move further as far away as I can until before the point where I lose sight on my flaming sphere.
You taking the gnome with you?
Aye.
There you go.
Alright. That's it then.
Okay.
And then I'll take the dodge action.
Levitating against the side of the cliff?
I'm holding on to the rope while levitating.
Fine. Have your movement.
I think I will.
You don't want your turn?
Aye.
It's the tree's turn.
No, no.
You see, as the branches are swaying back and forth, it does another really fast twist, and it's summoning another swarm.
God damn it.
Just kidding. Couldn't recharge it. Forgot it needed to be recharged. Sorry. So instead, as it twists out, it's going to try and grab anyone it can reach. The closest person is Quella.
Oh no!
So you see a big branch hurtling towards you, trying to grab you. It's got a 16 to hit.
That does not hit.
Is your armor class 15?
No.
What is it?
17.
Same as
For
mine.
real?
Yeah.
Holy crap, it doesn't hit. So yeah, this is all thanks to your dexterity. You see this thing coming and you're able to duck, and you hear the swing of the air over top of you. Unfortunately, this thing has a multi-attack, so it's going to come and try to hit Ixildor, who is next in line.
Nope.
Oh, Ixildor, 11 to hit.
Nope, misses.
So you saw Quella start to duck, and you just followed suit, got ready and moved. So you guys had one tree already go hurtling past you, and that is the end of its turn.
And now it takes, well...
Right, it can't do dex save, so how much damage?
1. 4 points of fire damage. Perhaps I do need to get into melee with it.
Damage is damage.
Can you can slam the sphere into it, can't you? The sphere is already within it, isn't it?
Move it out and move it back in.
Oh.
Anything else? Can I move on? Can I...
As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw, dexterity, against the sphere's damage. Okay, so I can do it again. Sure, I'll do that.
Oh, like you did that on your turn.
I'll move the sphere out and then I'll hit it again.
So we're technically retconning, but that's fine. Go ahead, and I can't roll dex save, so roll another set of damage.
Whee! A 6. And a 2.
8 points?
Yes.
Okay. God, so this thing at this point is on fire. You guys are seeing flames lick all across its trunk and all up through the middle. And it's like the branches that are free of the fire. So Quella, it is your turn. You just got done ducking a big branch that was swiping over you. You can tell there's more branches that are going to be coming. What do you do in this opportunity?
Well, first I'm going to put my hunter's mark on it.
Awesome.
So that's going to be the first thing.
Okay, erase the spell slot.
Yes.
Yep.
Has it been an yeah, it has. Never mind.
Oh, where am I spot there?
Yep, the dots. Good job. Yep.
And then, trying to decide if I want to go for one of the limbs or just go right for the middle.
Either way, it'll do damage.
Yeah, I'm going to just try shooting right through the middle.
Okay, roll to hit.
That is a 25.
25 hits.
Yeah.
So you have an arrow sink into the black ashy bark and hit into its body.
And that is 11 damage.
Plus your
11.
next
Oh yeah, that's a
D6.
13 damage total.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Quella. And do you want to leave Quest out of it because of all the fire?
Yep, she's gonna. I'm gonna actually just have her kind of move back and just kind of hover.
Okay, yep.
Like watching.
She's gonna just kind of, be just near you.
Oh, you said there wasn't a swarm, right?
Not at this time,
Okay, never
because
mind.
I've made a mistake.
Okay, never mind.
Alright, end of your turn. It's going to take a legendary action, then it's going to swing at you two again.
Oh.
First, with this attack, is just going for you, Quella. 15 doesn't hit.
No.
So you knew that was your opportunity to strike and then immediately was ready to dodge again. So you dodge another hit attempt. Phlebotomist, it is your turn. You're hanging on the rope and you're frightened. You're...
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I cast a damaging spell at it, would I be able to do that? Would that be at disadvantage?
Yep.
Okay. I think instead what I might want to do is cast Sanctuary on either me or you.
Ooh,
I think.
Me, please.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, yes.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on you. And that is a bonus action, so I still have my action to take.
Arcane weapon.
I already did that.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright.
So I may as well...
Used it on the last battle too.
That was a day ago.
we were-
Okay, so what are you doing?
So I may as well use my action to shoot at the tree.
Okay.
So would that be at disadvantage?
Sorry.
Yep.
Okay. And then I also have the D4 from Bless.
Are you making an attack roll?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so...
Wait, I'm sorry. You're doing this hanging onto a rope in midair. How are you doing it?
Oh,
He's hanging
I'm
on
on
to
top
me.
of him, yeah.
Yeah, but he doesn't have mounted combat.
Oh, shoot, that's
Well,
right. Yeah,
mounted
no,
combat
yeah.
just gives you additional bonuses and features to use for mounted combat.
Okay, well, at disadvantage, then just tell me what you got.
Okay, I think it was,
There's 5 total for your die rolls. So
Yeah.
5 plus
5 plus 4,
9.
9.
Okay, 9 does not hit.
Okay,
Just sails off into the dirt nearby the tree.
okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Beyond doing the wisdom save, no.
Okay, go into the wisdom save.
Would I still have the from Bless?
Yes.
Okay. No, that's 4.
I'm no longer levitating.
Oh. So you guys are
Flaming
both just hanging onto the rope?
Aye. Flaming sphere is
Concentration.
concentration.
Oh, right, that makes sense. So, what I'm going to... Since you're still frightened, you can't move anywhere closer, and since your turn ended, we're going to do a legendary action.
He has to make his wisdom save.
Here
I already made it, I didn't pass.
Oh, of course.
So now it's going... There's a branch coming from the other direction as it's refurling the other way. It's going for you, Ixildor.
Okay.
Fuck! Sorry. 10. 10 to hit. Oh my god! Am I ever gonna hit one of you? Okay, that's fine. Ixildor, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna rush it. I'm moving as close as possible without being in the fire.
There you go.
I've got 10-foot reach. Move me back 1 if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh, right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Sure.
So
Then
you're
I'll,
not between the roots.
yeah, and then I'll go ahead and try to hit. And I'm hashtag blessed. 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
Ooh, okay.
So you're just slashing at it with your halberd?
Yeah.
Trying to break some pieces off or branches?
Yeah, it takes 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay, 10 points of slashing damage. So you're cutting into this thing, and as you do, the fire is taking advantage and going for any cuts. How much you said?
10 total.
Okay. Going for any cuts that you open up.
That's it. Hold on.
Okay, third legendary action of the round is going to go for you, Ixodor. We're standing right there. Finally, dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so this is a constrict attack. First, you're going to take 14 points of bludgeoning damage as a bow slams into your body and tries to grab you. Please do a grapple check.
Okay. First, I'm going to make a concentration check for Bless, if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
Which I lose concentration on, so no one is no longer Blessed. Blessed is gone.
Okay.
And then a grapple.
Yes.
Not so good. 10 total.
10 does not meet the DC requirements. So, you are now grappled and lifted by this branch. So you guys see Ixodor lift off the ground. Just squeezed around the middle, your arms are still open. Okay, Kieran, it's your turn.
Alright, well, I'll slam my flaming spear into the tree again.
Okay, just pull out, slam in. Can't make a dex save, so roll
I'll
damage.
pull out and slam in, alright.
Stop.
5 points of fire damage.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny.
And anything else?
That's a bonus action, right?
That's a bonus action.
Do you use your action to do it again?
Sure!
Shut up!
2.
Pull out and slam it in
My
again.
God!
3 points of fire damage.
So at this point, you've run the sphere through all the branches, and every little bit of it is on fire. The branch that's holding Ixodor actually creaks and breaks, and Ixodor is dropped to the ground a little ways away. You see branches falling off where you're hitting. You've struck it twice now in this amount of time, and there is not much left to this thing to even reach out and hit. But it is its turn. We're going to do a multi-attack at Quella, since all the branches around Ixodor have burned away. Quella, there are going to be 2 branches coming at you from either direction, and I've got 23
Yep.
and 21.
Yep. Both are gonna hit.
Yep, and they're both going to try to grapple you. Okay, 12, 13. 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
24 points of damage.
Wow. That's a lot of damage!
And then I need you to roll an opposing dex or strength save, either one.
Oh, I don't have a lot of damage left.
Okay.
A lot of health left.
So roll die 20 with either dex or strength save.
So that is 21.
That succeeds. So you're not grappled. Just the way that you were able to turn, you got hit really hard, but you were able to squeeze out of its grasp. So that is the end of its turn. Quella, it is your turn.
At the end of its turn, it takes 2, 3, 5 points of fire damage.
And part of the reason it wasn't able to grapple Quella because upon striking it, it crumbled to pieces, and every branch you see is in flames, and its movement slows to a creaking halt.
Alright, well, I think we got it.
You burned the tree down.
Oh,
Nice.
Thank God.
I'm just gonna rest that flaming spear right in its trunk. Really finish it off!
Alright, so you have officially killed this Gulthias sapling.
I feel sad about it.
I don't.
Why?
Well, it's a nice little tree. Well, it's not nice, but it's just trying to live.
Don't
is
get
it
all
little?
bellicky now.
Well, I'm not gonna get all bellicky. I see what it did to him. Can you stop humping me now?
I'm scared though.
You're not anymore.
Well, I mean, he is dangling up above a cliff. So.
I don't want to fall and splatter. I don't want to have.
Do away with this grease.
Okay, it's gone.
Oh, alright.
Alright.
Hop over.
Turn off that map. What are you guys doing? Are you making your way back over?
I want to check out this tree.
Okay, so you guys are coming down and checking it out.
Let's investigate the tree.
Does it fall over yet?
It'll need some time, but you guys are basically sitting around a giant bonfire, which is creating a huge plume of fire and smoke into the sky. And you're just sitting and watching it burn. It's early morning, maybe 9 or 10 a.m. at this point, at the latest.
That's cool.
Anyone want to walk around the cliff and look over the north side?
Yeah, I want to go look over and see what Quest was
Looking at?
Yeah, I'm gonna
looking
follow
at.
her.
Why she was so depressed when she was over there.
You guys roll perception.
Join that as well.
Okay.
10.
Natural 1.
Wow.
Perception.
You guys get a little nervous by how tall everything is, how high up you are.
19.
18.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Isidore
too.
and Kieran come over, and you guys aren't as afraid of the height that you're at, and you look down into this rocky, twisted canyon, and you see what looks similar to Talgan, but much bigger. Big, viney, barky creatures, but cut open and bleeding and just slaughtered in a big trail. All the way to this big, giant, open metal door. And I'm talking like 60-foot high door in an even bigger stone archway. It's kind of between some cliffs. You're getting a really good angle, and so you have to point it out to the others to look at it. Both Isidore and Kieran said.
There seems to be some sort of battlefield here.
I think it's the orcs.
Orcs or the dwarves we heard about.
They're big, viney things.
The creatures that are affected appear to be larger than the average person. We'd have to go down and take a closer look, but they seem like they were cut open by something.
How many are there?
Can't tell. It's all just a slaughtered pile.
Hundreds.
No, like a dozen.
Was this by chance in the same direction that we heard that
No.
Kier heard that howling?
No, that was way off to the east. Like miles and miles away.
Oh, okay.
Is it possible to tell at this distance how, recent it looks?
Last couple weeks.
Okay.
Is there anything in the tree that could be salvageable, usable?
No. You burned every last inch of it. Do you guys want to point any of this out to your friends, Quella and Phlebotomus?
That's what we've been discussing.
Does anyone point out the door to Phlebotomus?
There's a
There's
door.
a door.
Oh,
Roll perception again.
Big ass metal door.
4.
Okay,
I'm
you
s-
have no. You don't.
I'm gonna pick him up. Look, right over there.
Roll it again.
Can I send Quest down to look in and see if there's anything right inside that doorway? She's not gonna she's just gonna kind of
Fly by.
fly by and see if she sees anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Go
so
ahead.
would I roll with Aid another since he's holding
Yeah,
me up
yeah.
physically? 18.
Okay. The door that is open in a way that its face is facing directly towards you, and it has a big, long emblem that you clearly recognize. It is a giant forge made out of swords. And this is the symbol of the Durgeddin family.
Oh, we should... Well, you guys don't have to, but I should go there.
What?
That's my wizard artificer, magic dwarf mentor's family crest there.
Wait, that's where the guy who you've been searching for is?
I mean, I don't know if he's there, but that's where his family's from.
Well, I think we should go check it out for your sake.
And
I would love to join you.
Perhaps we should check on Talgan first.
Yeah, we shouldn't bring him there. We should bring him back to town.
Quest flies down, and you see her white wings just fly by. And she doesn't react to seeing anything. It looks like empty caverns. Yep. So she flies back up, and you guys are going to make your way back around to Talgan.
Aye.
Yeah.
Let's rest here for a while.
You're going to take a short rest.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You could even take a long rest sitting up here with Talgan.
That's true.
I'm fine with that.
Rest.
I would like to take a day just to monitor him.
So you guys are going to hang out. It's 10 in the morning, so you're going to spend the rest of the day watching him. And, so you just staring at him?
Continuously checking in on him.
Roll perception.
Oh, alright. 15.
Okay. At one point, you see that he, like woke up a little bit, and then just readjusted and went back to sleep.
Well, that's a good sign.
And then there were a couple times where he, like, opened his eyes and looked at the fire, and just watched it for a long time, and then went back to sleep. Haven't you ever had a friend do that at a sleepover? I've totally had friends wake up and like act like they're awake. I'm like, hey, you're out, and they're like, I'm like, oh, I guess you're not awake. Jeez. Okay. So yeah, Talgan did that multiple times. I don't know if you want to interrupt at any point. Just let it go.
I'm sure he needs his sleep.
So all the bark and vines and stuff that sloughed off him, are they still like around him? Because I'm just gonna like clean them off and like toss them in a pile or something.
Yeah, you can do that.
Just tidy him up.
You'd have to untie him for that.
I think it's safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
He like watches you do it. He wakes up a little bit and he's like,
I'm gonna.
and he just watches you do it.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna hold out my finger in front of his eyes and move it to see if his eyes follow it.
Yeah, I can see your finger.
Are you awake now?
Yeah, I'm awake.
Oh, thank goodness. Do you remember everything that happened to you?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're here now.
Do you remember
That's not what he asked.
getting sucked into a big nasty tree?
No, that didn't happen. No.
Where's your armor?
What'd you guys do with my armor?
Oh, we didn't do anything except collect it.
Yeah, okay.
What's the
You
last
say-
thing you remember?
I don't want to be rude.
Be rude. It's okay.
Just what's the last
You're
thing?
among
Not stopping the
friends
rest
here.
of them.
Did we go out drinking?
Do you remember the dungeon?
Does the name Sir Bradford ring a bell? A paladin? Like, he looked like tall.
Yeah, we hung out with him.
Do you remember a giant tree in the bottom of ruins?
Yeah, I totally remember a giant tree.
I'm gonna.
Do you remember failing your sister?
What?
Well, I mean,
do
if
you
you-
remember feeling his sister?
Failing your
I heard
sister.
feeling.
I heard
God.
feeling his sister.
Do you remember failing your sister?
I didn't do anything like that.
I'm just gonna insight to see
Why
if
did we
he's
have to
been-
rescue her then?
Join that.
I got
Yeah.
3.
12.
9.
You guys can't really pinpoint what's going on in his head. It seems like he's telling you that he needs to remember certain things.
We should fill you
I'll
in on
roll
what
insight.
happened. So, go ahead.
I only get a +3, but okay, 16.
He's pretending he remembers everything. He has
Oh.
no idea.
You remember that time that we did the Eiffel Tower with that wee dwarven
Oh my god,
princess?
I totally do. You are, yes. You're
He's full of
quite
shite,
the
isn't
man.
He's full of shite.
You damn little kid.
It's alright, let him rest. He feels weak and insecure like any other human.
Well, you would too if you were not by you skivvies.
We should have made
If
like
he's
the
got the
Elsa's
sled,
money.
We should have just left him there.
No. He would die. He would
So when are we going home?
soon.
In a very long time.
When you stop looking like a tree person.
Oh, I'm fine.
No, you're not.
You don't need to worry.
No, you're not.
I'll be...
Your teeth are made of wood.
No, they're not.
Something is wrong with you.
He's in denial.
He's still
I
recovering.
think there's something else wrong.
So if I like knock on his noggin, does it feel like bark?
A little bit.
Okay.
I think there's still something wrong with him. But not like necessarily like...
Alright, let's have a sit down. Your name is Talgan.
Yeah, Talion Hercriel.
Right. You went down into the ruins with your sister, with Sir Bradford, and what was the ranger's name?
Caracus.
Caracus.
Yeah.
Right? You remember that?
Be honest.
No.
You had a weird sexual party down underneath the car.
No, you're full of shite. Stop that.
He doesn't remember.
He laughs because he just can tell us.
Okay,
That's
so
all
you
right.
don't remember. You don't even remember going into the ruins.
No.
What is the last thing you truly do remember?
I mean, I remember working at the shop, and I remember, I met Sir Bradford, and the more he's talking, the more he's remembering.
What did he say?
We were gonna go find out what was killing people around town, and me and Cher went down, and I'm remembering a lot of things now. But I don't remember you guys.
You wouldn't.
Yeah.
We didn't know you before this.
We're the cleanup crew.
Well, that's one way to put it.
I don't understand.
So after you guys got
Failed miserably.
That's kind of a harsh way of putting
We're
it.
your
but
rescue party.
Alright, we'll go with that.
That's about right. Yeah, we got sent down after you got all treed like that.
Initially, you were missing for a month.
You've been gone for a long time.
It's been about another month, hasn't it?
About.
Well, thank you. I'm guessing you're getting paid for this?
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Pretty much.
But we're doing it, because it's the right thing to do as well.
Also, have you ever had any strange cakes?
No.
Oh, by the gods.
It's important!
No.
Alright, well, we'll take
So are we going back to... This doesn't look like we're anywhere near Oakhurst.
We are
not.
way,
We're not even
way-
Well, distance is relative.
Why are we out here?
Well, because you were out here. We had to track you down.
We came to rescue you.
The nasty druid man who is dead now.
Do you remember Bellic?
Very creepy, very weird looking funky dude.
His
Yeah,
head's now
a little
somewhere in
bit.
your village.
Name is Bellic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he sent you out here to... There's another big tree over the side. We burned it. He sent you out to check on it.
His name was Bellic.
He's dead now.
Okay.
Do you remember that name?
No. I remember being sucked into a big black tree.
Yeah.
Someone really disgusting pushed me in there.
Yeah, that's Bellic.
That sounds like Bellic.
Yeah.
That tree is still there. We didn't burn that one down.
Okay.
Apparently, there's a vampire underneath it.
Yeah, we don't wanna touch that.
What?
The tree grew from the stake that was placed into the vampire's heart. And what remains of the tree on the other side of the spire is grown from the seeds of the original tree.
And we're trying to find the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, well, so he's still kind of out of it. He's like, so how are we getting down from here?
So
Carefully.
we had you in this very ingenious contraption of my own devising.
The thing I'm laying in.
I thought
Yes,
it was
that's right.
mine.
It was mine.
Oh,
It was mine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tie you to this with the rope. I'm just gonna gently lower you down the ledge.
I can walk.
You can't walk. It's tall. It's like a bajillion feet.
That's not a real number.
It is too.
It is a gnomish.
It's a gnomish number.
Well, fair enough.
Perhaps you should stay here for a while. We're gonna go in that.
It's also
Well-
really late, like sunset, because he was watching the campfire. It's like after sunset today.
I feel like it might be good to take him back to Cowabunga.
Yes, we will go to Cowabunga first.
No, we can
Yeah.
go check out this thing that you want to check out.
I think we should check out this this place where your master.
Yeah, I'll go with you. You
Well,
said you
first-
had my armor? Give me my armor. He's
Well,
just
that we
sitting
don't-
up.
Here, let me fix up your clothes. I'll use mending to fix his clothes.
They're gone.
So we don't have a spare set.
So he's literally naked.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna just get his armor out and dump it out of the bag of holding.
Okay.
There's a lot of chafing.
Yeah, do you guys have any
Yes.
grabber?
No.
You can just like tear off your robe.
I can use mending on the pieces of his clothes.
Okay, so it's good enough for now. So you guys give him his plate armor. With the Hercule crest on it.
Plate.
Yeah.
I thought it was half plate.
Yeah.
Half plate.
Yeah.
Thank you. Half plate. Whatever. I don't freaking know. Just kidding. So half plate.
Actually, I thought it was just breastplate, but I can't remember.
I feel like it was half plate.
I feel like it was half plate as well.
I remember. Okay, so it wasn't ever drawn in the book, or really, it might have been said in the book. I can go look, but my imagining of it was big silver chest plate, big silver shoulder pieces, really pretty silver like elbow pieces.
That sounds like half plate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my thought, and then maybe a tacit skirt or something, but don't really.
Okay.
So
All right, so you're gonna stay here. We'll leave you with some food.
wait, it's nighttime. Why did I put this on? Are we going to bed for the night?
We should go to
I
bed.
feel really awake.
I mean, yes, eventually we will sleep. You can
So
you can watch and make sure nothing nasty comes up on us.
I don't think anything nasty.
I
will
might
come up.
actually fall asleep again,
Okay.
but I'll help whoever's watching. Yeah, I just want to go home, I think. But I guess I should say thank you.
You should.
This is
Yeah.
just really
You're welcome.
thank you. And he actually like rolls over, is still in his armor, and passes out.
When you're exhausted, it doesn't matter how you're sleeping.
True.
That's fair.
We should take him out of that armor, though.
So you guys have to take him out of his armor again.
No, I'll just slap him in the face.
Oh, and he's like,
Aye, you. Get out of your armor if you're
Oh.
going to sleep.
yeah. And he gets up, he takes it off, and then just.
You
like,
silly ninny.
Just you guys are just dealing with someone who's like sick. Like if you've ever dealt with someone who has a fever
Yeah.
and they're just kind of out of it, that's how he is right now. So
At
you guys
least
have
3 times a week.
Phlebotomist.
Yeah.
Do we have a spare blade in the bag of holding?
Shoot. I believe we do.
I thought we sold all that.
Oh shit. Okay.
We did.
I have a knife.
Leave him with a knife.
Give him a knife.
Okay, he can have my dagger.
Not much, but it's protection.
You're not going to need it for anything
I
right
have
here.
3 daggers actually.
I don't know if I need. He's still half asleep. I don't know if I need it. And then he goes to sleep, falls asleep. And so it's nighttime now.
I'm just
Alright,
gonna leave a knife.
sleep
for
time.
him.
Just leave it nicely. Okay, so you guys make your watches, you go through the night, there's no issue at all. And you wake up in the morning, and he's up, he's ready to go. He's like, I feel better. Still bark skinned, by the way. He's got his armor back on, he's like, oh, let's go down.
Hold on, let me just peel some of that off.
Ah!
Hey, not to make
Hey!
What?
Leave that alone.
not to be a pain in the ass, you should take off your armor and put it into like this cool bag I have. Just so it's not heavy once you're going down.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I want my armor on.
Okay, I don't care.
So, clearly you're still recovering. You cannot be moved in this condition.
I feel a lot better today. I feel up for a walk. I feel like I can stretch my legs like I haven't done it in forever.
Stand up.
He stands up.
Take
He's
10 steps
standing up.
forward.
He was in his armor walking around camp messing with the ropes.
What are you trying to do to him?
Just checking to see if he's all, right as rain.
What did you guys give me?
We didn't. Well,
Well,
I guess we gave you something.
Special magical healing apple and a special magical healing flower.
You have one of the red apples of summer?
Not anymore.
Well, you ate the last of it.
How much of it did you give me?
Like a third.
Enough to heal you.
Third's not enough. When me and my sister had our heart conditions, we had to take half, and that was good enough, but I don't think a third is enough. I've heard of people in town breaking the apple up. It's not enough.
We only had one.
It's what we had.
You'll have to wait another year. Until then, you're going to have twigs coming out your nasty bits.
Yeah.
At least you're alive.
Do you have any lovers? You might need to notify them of that.
Well, it gives a new meaning to the word morningwood, doesn't it?
There you go, Exildor.
Make sure you wear protection. You know, splinters would really suck.
Ooh.
My mother would say I'm not to talk about these things with people I had just met.
Aren't you
You
an
think there's
adult?
actual berries down there?
You
Some
learn your
dingleberries,
etiquette from
maybe.
your parents.
You're an adult. You make your own.
Well, hold on.
He's
now.
only
You're an
20.
He's like
adult.
16.
No, he's 23.
Why, he's only 5. Look at him. He's tiny.
Hold on now.
No. Just because I'm an adult doesn't mean I can't be polite.
You didn't just
Do
meet
you have
us.
a girlfriend?
You met us a few days ago, and you tried to kill us. So honestly, I think you owe us intimate details about your love life.
How far do you think I could throw him off this cliff?
I think
You-
far enough.
you
want a
you
hand?
up.
No.
Do you have a girlfriend?
I will stop him.
I did. He did. I'm not gonna throw him.
Quella's asking because she's interested.
No, I'm not. I don't want a wood person.
I mean, you're a wood elf. There's compatibility there.
Stop it. Don't you compare.
There could be some synergy.
That's racist.
Is it?
It is.
No.
I'm sorry.
I didn't take
Wait.
any offense to it.
Is it?
I
I'm
feel
so
like I
confused.
just met you and we're already getting into my backstory. I think that,
That's the whole point of this.
you know, people come through town a lot and they try to get me to share about my life in Hours Glass, and
Well, I'm sure because you're the
That's just,
shopkeep's son.
yes.
I'm sure
Are
you get
you
lots
gay?
of people coming through town.
Is that why you won't tell us?
Do you want me to share some
We
about
have-
my life?
I have friends of all types and I do all types of things and we're not talking about it right
He does
now.
all
Can
types
we
of things.
go into this dungeon now?
So you do beasts too? That's bestiality.
You better hide the duck.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna hide my.
He's going to attack you. Hold
Whoa.
on. No, you guys need to hear this. He reaches out to grab your mouth, but he's like 10 feet. Well, let me check the reach on this.
Oh my god, his fucking hand reaches out.
Storm.
It's like Mr. Never mind.
Hold on, I didn't have it up because I didn't think you guys would do this to piss him off.
Have you known us for a while?
It
Have
just
you
happened.
been paying attention to this whole campaign? We've pissed a lot of people off.
So many
You'll
people.
piss off many more.
Okay, so it's a long vine extends from his arm. It's like his forearm turns into a vine. Grabs you around the mouth. It's
Well.
not an attack, it's an improved grab.
See, this is why we were harassing you. We wanted to push you to see if you did something weird.
I'm a little irritable.
I can see that. Would it help you if I told you a little bit about myself?
I would like to have a good relationship with you. I would also like to be polite and cordial.
I really want to grab my sword and try to cut it off.
No,
That's
I
what
will walk
mean.
over and try to remove the vine from around.
Let's go.
Okay. Pardon me, sir. We mean you no harm. We're only. Some of us are only slightly stupid.
We're goofy. That's what we are.
So you must understand I'm up on a cliff with 4 strangers.
That's perfectly understandable.
We did save your life, though.
Yes, and I'm grateful, but just because you did something to me doesn't mean I owe you.
No, that's perfectly fair. Absolutely, right, everyone?
It's not about who owes who anything. We were poking and prodding you psychologically to see if you do anything weird like this.
And you did.
There's a method to our madness.
We're not completely dumb.
You could just ask me or tell me that I'm a test subject for you. I was one for someone else recently.
Oh, that's
We
a
need-
sore
Also
spot.
fair.
That's a sore spot.
Well, we don't know what your condition is, the effects of it, the lasting impressions of it, or the recovery aspects of it.
I don't think pushing it is a good idea.
Well, I never said it was a bad idea.
Let's get off this cliff.
Did you want to stay up here where it's safe
No, we're
with all
gonna
of
go
our
in the-
rations, and wait for us because we're going in that door?
Yeah, I'm going in
apparently?
that door too. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell him now.
He has a knife.
He could die, but as long as we
So
bring him
could we.
back safe, we do get paid.
Plus, the more people that handle the bad guys, the better,
I
right?
prefer my life over his. Because I don't know him.
You didn't know us either.
But I liked you guys right away.
Yeah, well,
I kind of like him right away.
I mean, you did sexually harass him right away.
I
That's true.
did not.
Can we
I asked him
please?
a question.
I did.
Just
I
go.
sexually harassed him. I'm sorry.
You did. Yeah, you grabbed my mouth.
I'm going to start walking towards ruins.
Does anyone want to hear about my
I will
love
start
life?
climbing.
No.
He joins you.
Good. Somebody finally with some sense.
I really don't want to hear your sex life.
I didn't
Please.
say
No,
sex
Darwin was
life.
here. She's got a worse temper than I do.
I
She-
have
she
met
does?
her.
She
I liked
shoots
her.
magic.
I liked her. She didn't try to suffocate me.
I mean, we didn't
Was she
imply.
half asleep?
No.
No.
Was she half asleep?
No.
No.
She was really half sick when you guys woke her up and brought her home. You had to carry her on your shoulders.
Well, she still didn't try to suffocate
Well,
me.
sick
She
and
did
asleep are two
did get
different
better,
things.
I was asking you questions to get to know
Oh
you
my
more.
god, you can breathe through your fucking nose, can't you?
Oh, wow.
I like this one.
And he's
Wow.
saying all this while he's climbing down the rope.
I don't like this kid.
I mean, you could cut the rope if you don't like him that much.
Give him a minute.
not
He'll
gonna-
grow on you.
I'm not gonna
Get
do
it?
that.
Because he's a tree.
Oh, it's
You're
so
What
so
about you?
dumb
You're covered in
sometimes.
leaves.
I know. I like trees.
Okay, cool.
So do we need my
His
sweat
uncle was
anymore?
a
I hate
squirrel
fucking
fucker.
trees.
My uncle was a squirrel fucker.
It's true, I heard the story.
I
We
said
all
I didn't
heard
need
it.
backstory this early on.
Well, you know
sorry.
what? Deal with it. You
I-
little shit.
I don't
You're
think she
gonna
can
like it.
deal with much.
You're going. Yeah, she can't.
You leave me alone.
You didn't.
Or
have
you
that
get
to say
yourself a
about the
chicken and
wall
now
the
you're
other day.
amazing.
Okay. Kieran got me drunk. That's why I was thrown into a wall.
Well,
Okay.
you asked for it.
I was under the influence. I probably
I
wanted
can
a lot
use a
of
fucking
things.
drink right now. Let's go. There's probably booze in that place.
Oh, actually, I have an alchemy jug right here.
Yeah.
We have
Since
to get
when
down
do you
first.
tell us what to do?
Since my mom's paying you.
No!
Yeah, that's not really the same
That's not how it
thing.
works. We can leave you here and tell her you died.
She's not gonna pay you if I walk home my...
I don't
I
care.
want to be paid.
Well,
Let's everyone calm down and be
Need to take-
nice and friendly. And
I
Have
have-
we made it to the bottom yet?
I have ale.
Okay, I'm gonna go start inspecting.
It's kind of...
Yeah, these gashes and these giant things.
So you guys are gonna have to walk, maybe half a mile to a mile to get there.
Fine.
Just to weaving between everything.
Hey, Kieran, are you still my minion?
Only while we're in Cowabunga.
Technically speaking,
So,
we're in the regional municipality of
no, you're
Cowabunga.
not.
do
No.
you stop that, Flevo? No, you're not.
Well,
Do you have a map on you? Where are we?
I
We're in
pull
the
out
Cloven
the
Mountains.
map
Oh.
And point out the general area.
Oh, cool.
We're in
Thanks.
the...
So we're south of Blazingdale.
Apparently.
Where?
Blazingdale, it's a human settlement.
That's to the north.
He's like 3 days north.
We just drop him off there.
Have you been there often?
We trade. I've had to make some trips there. I've been there. We could go there next.
okay.
We'll walk. It's got a decent road.
Do you know this area fairly well?
No, not at all. But I am feeling a little bit of withdrawal for some alcohol, and he's drinking out of your thing. You're like, that's.
Mayonnaise.
I've seen these before. We sell them.
Honey,
I was going to eat some of it.
You can eat it off the
There
ground.
you go.
I mean, there is part of it that isn't touching the
You
ground.
ate a pie off the ground the other day.
That was a cake.
Whatever.
it's the same thing.
It really isn't, though. Have you ever had a meat pie?
So as you guys are walking,
Got plenty of meat.
Let's have some wine.
Didn't need to know that.
As you guys are walking up, you're through this winding path, and you're stepping over these huge, looks like Gulthias-influenced orcs. And their bodies are cut open and spilled.
That's scary.
And you're just walking over him, and he's like, is this what I look like?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Only
Except
not,
worse,
smaller.
actually.
not as pretty as these guys.
You were prettier, I think.
Let's go,
That's highly subjectable.
Exactly.
Can I identify this? Can I tell what type of weapon may have made the marks?
Orcish,
Orcish.
like blades, and you can see that some of them had blades that are on the ground, and Talgan walks over to one, picks it up, and he's like, grabs the second one.
It's better than nothing.
He's just carrying him in his hands.
Can I have my knife back then?
Yeah,
Throws it at you.
he hands it,
Also-
handle first.
Phlebotomist, could you collect everything here?
I guess that is my job.
Collect
It's just, it's
everything.
orcish stuff. I don't think even Mom would buy it for a copper.
Well, the
You
thing
could
is,
smelt it down.
it's still pig iron. Useful for anything, really.
Okay. Yeah, but if any of you want to walk into that door first.
Ixeldor.
I suppose it's my job, isn't it?
So I can read Dwarvish, so if we see any mysterious, scrawls or graffiti or whatever, I can translate it.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So, you guys see the winding path, and as you come up around that bend, turn to your right, you see actual carved stairs leading up to the open door. And the open door is right before those two lights you see.
Everybody wants to know about your love life with your Moofy, but nobody wants to know about mine.
Well, the thing is, I am very secretive about my friendship life with Moofy. You are not. You're like, I want to talk about my love life. I want to talk about my love life.
It's more of an observation. The topic just came up recently. Like, everyone was so curious about this Moofy.
Ixeldor, were you curious?
I have no opinion one way or the other.
Were
He's
you
being
curious?
modest.
About what?
Moofy.
See,
I made that very clear I was.
I mean, there's a quarter of our little group here that is not. There's half of our little group actually who's not curious about hearing about this.
I'm not curious about hearing what's
I just like
Yeah,
digging
so
into
that's
people's
a-
lives.
You're not
Alrighty.
part of our group.
He's part of our group now.
I figured it out.
No,
I
he's
came
not.
I came in halfway through the book.
Yeah,
That's what's going
not
on.
halfway.
Like, recent chapter.
Like
what
more like,
book
let's
are
say
you
a
talking
quarter.
about?
A quarter.
In a story, the characters get to know each other right in the middle of the book, and then
So who is Moofy to you?
May I borrow your wand?
which one's in charge of the braid maid?
Which one?
Did you just
The
call
wand
me
of
a
magic
braid
detection.
maid?
I can use
Yeah.
that. Why do you want it?
I think it's
Because
the
I'm going
goose.
first.
Okay, give him my magic
swan?
wand.
The chicken.
The goose.
Wait, hold on. What did you just say?
The swan.
The turkey's in charge of you.
Oh my god, I like you so much more right now. I just got a lot more respect for you. Because of that one little thing.
So braid maid and swan.
Don't call me.
Yeah, they
You
do
know,
their own thing.
you know, actually, I
My
don't
name
think-
is Telgin, and no one told me their names.
I was just going to point that out. We never really formally introduced ourselves. We were more concerned about your shoes.
Okay, I can introduce us. This is Phlebotomus.
Hi, I'm
Isildur.
Phlebotomus.
His name's Kieran, and that's Goose.
Goose.
And I am not a braid maid.
No, she's a goose.
Yeah.
Voila.
You're in a skirt and you're wearing a braid.
He has a point.
Calls it like
That's
he
a
sees it.
very good point.
You wait.
Quella, Ixeldor, Phlebotomus, Kieran.
That contradicts with my order.
Your order was wrong.
Which of us is telling the truth?
Obviously not this one.
I think
Oh,
that's
good.
racist.
Reason.
That's racist.
I was just pointing to you. It requires a little bit of and he just like steps over you.
You may say that I look like a braid maid, but I can
But
start you
seriously,
on
what's
fire so fast.
what is
'cause
the
you're
story
still made
between
of
you and
wood.
Moofy? We never heard the full story.
And you're not going to hear the full story.
Is it
Huh.
delicate?
So
Come back
You
to
know,
here.
hair is flammable,
on the
right?
prime material plane,
Mhm.
we
Only
have
if
a
there's hairspray in
concept called
No, that's not true.
called Not Your Fucking
No,
Business.
it's not.
Do they have that in the Feywild?
I believe
You're made of
beeswax.
wood.
I think that's
I
what
can
people
Yeah,
call
not your
From
it.
fucking
match on
beeswax.
you.
That's what it's
And
called.
you're
I
gonna
mean,
go up in
if you can
flames.
grab it, it's
I'm
your
not made of
beeswax.
wood. I just have
This is
bark
beeswax
skin
that
on.
is not grabbable. This is
Okay.
forever beyond your reach.
And
You
Yeah.
just walk up to it and grab it.
You can't walk up to this beeswax.
No, I'm
But
not
if
a
it's-
wizard.
my
If it's a
name is
physical thing in a physical place, you can
I
walk up
know
to the
that.
beeswax and you can grab it.
Well, I didn't
It is
know
in a
it was
physical
well.
place, but it's behind like a sphere where if you
You're
try and
I've
touch it,
completely lost where we are in this
I'm-
metaphor.
look, if you try and touch the
I'm
sphere,
crabby.
you
and
explode.
tired.
There's
So-
a sphere now.
It's
I am
behind the
sorry that
sphere.
you're-
Where's the beeswax?
The beeswax is inside of the sphere.
And where's Moofy?
Moofy is also inside the
Do
sphere.
you know what they're
With the
talking
You
about?
can't
With
touch
the
her.
bees.
I can't touch
He's
her.
just like-
I'm very sad about that. So let's all move.
Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think we've got a new piece of information.
Is this a love quadrangle?
No, it's more like she turned him down.
That's not it. That's not it.
That was very
Fleabo, are you just a bitter Betty?
I
I'm
am
not
not
familiar.
bitter, and I am not a Betty.
What is a Betty?
I'm going to use a charge from the wand of magic detection to see if there's anything magical as we're approaching this door.
Alright, how about I trade you some of my secrets and you trade me some of your secrets?
You should know that. I want to say this in the nicest possible way, okay? I don't
Do you, though?
I do. I don't
Oh,
mean
alright.
to be rude or crude
What are they
or unkind.
But you can. It's funny to me.
Oh, you don't mind?
No, go ahead.
Okay, I don't like give a shit about your personal secrets or your love life.
Alright, well,
What's the
so
range
that
on
as a
that?
commodity,
I
it has no
believe
value to you
this
for
one-
trade.
No, so
No,
you're
it's
going
just
to
30
have to
feet.
offer something with like
The other one,
equal
the
or
other
greater
canyon is 60
value
feet.
to all my
Yes.
like embarrassing secrets.
No, no magic. None at
How
all.
about a meat pie?
Meat pie is another one of those things
will
that
you
has
have a
variable
gander here
value.
and just make sure this
For
place
you,
isn't...
with the
I
possible
mean, it's
movements or
open, so I
animals.
assume it's not
For
trapped,
me,
but just to make sure
like,
no one left anything nasty
can
for us.
eat-
I can, but are you
Like a
asking me to
sandwich.
like look, or are you asking my gander to go take a look?
No, I'm asking you, Cleva.
Okay.
Maybe
Just
give
wanted
this one some
Confirm,
thought.
because that's something no one's called her yet.
I mean, I have
A
used
gander?
good berries
Yeah.
to
I'll
keep
keep
you
it in mind.
nourished, but
That
the
Once again.
pure
investigation.
enjoyment of eating delectable, delicious food.
I will admit, a
Okay.
very nice
You don't find
cake is
anything.
not the
Just
same as a
it's
good
just
berry.
stone entryway
However,
Alright.
to
Oh,
underground space.
Magical experimentation
You
will
do
be a
find-
guinea pig!
You do find that there's these
that's
slits
tempting.
in the wall
I
that have
will.
been.
I will have to think
have
about
been
it.
Alright,
closed
well,
up.
we'll leave it at that then.
With
It's not a no.
I believe that they're used for arrow slits, but they've been closed out.
For arrow slits, what do you mean arrow
So
slits?
people stand on the other side of the wall and fire arrows through them at oncoming invaders.
Oh.
But no traps, so you guys can approach the store and enter if you'd like.
Oh, there's no traps. Okay.
The three of them went off in front of you guys.
Yes, there's no traps. Will you like to join the rest of the group, please?
You know, I could have found the traps.
I'm sure you could have, but you were too busy talking about your love life that no one gives a
This
shit about.
Actually, he wasn't talking about his love life. I was trying very hard to try and get some information out. I did get a little juicy secret, though.
How
Yeah.
wonderful. I fell asleep while you were talking.
You have no sense of drama?
I don't know.
Oh, my city fell on my city. Oh, look at me. I'm so sad.
When you live in a small town that people travel through, they all want to talk about their stories and how they ended up in your town. But I'm sick of hearing people's stories. Maybe
That's
No.
reasonable.
you hear so many and it's just...
You know,
How often do you
someone who's
really
been,
get to
like,
push
possessed
someone's
for a
buttons?
few months would be a lot nicer when he was
I think you'd be a lot more
unpossessed.
pissed because you've got a throbbing fucking headache from something being in your brain.
But how often do you really get to push someone's buttons? I mean, really get to push them.
In our group, a lot.
Well, you're easy.
What are your buttons?
True.
So you guys are entering the door talking.
Yeah.
Russian.
We should probably keep voices down.
So, you asked me what my buttons are, but I did volunteer some information
Oh.
earlier.
That'll be fun to get across.
You
wasn't
guys enter,
button
and in front of you is a great big rift, and there are two posts where a bridge would have been hooked up, but it's been burned down.
Well, that's
Oh,
unfortunate.
shit.
Time to go back.
We can go either north or south, correct?
We have ropes.
You can explore that, but
It looks...
from you guys looking down, there's just dead ends on both sides. So this is your only way through.
Well,
There's a closed set of doors on the other side.
Send the goose over with the rope.
Well, hold on. Can we go through those other ways first while we're on this side?
We already
dead
talked about
ends.
that.
But if it's there, I'm sure there's something we could at least explore those options.
I mean, while we're here, we may as well.
I say north first.
What if we go down?
Okay, if you'd like to go down, we can go down first.
I don't really care to go down.
Wait, you mean down the chasm?
Sure.
Phlebotomist, go ahead and roll an investigation on the north end.
We don't know what's down there.
21.
Okay. Let me go back. So that very top part. You're investigating and you're realizing that this part of the stone just seems like over time it's revealed its secrets. Maybe this was well hidden once upon a time, but it's tired and worn and there's definitely something hidden up here. So you fuck with it. If you want to pull out your Tinker's tools.
Okay, I am going to do that.
Roll a Tinker's check.
Okay, so that's my...
Reveal the secrets of the stones.
What is that? What would that be? My proficiency plus...
Dexterity.
Okay.
Yep.
4... 8.
You're not able to mess with it. You try, you can't budge it. It's just your Tinker's tools aren't made for taking down stone walls that are hiding things.
Okay.
Who's got the crowbar?
Ixodor probably.
I do, yes.
Get to it then.
I can help if you need it.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Give it to me. Takes it and he walks up and he jams it in. And let's see, strength check. He's able to get a bunch of rocks loose, but it just keeps breaking. He's like, here.
Give it a go.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, you're able to get the rest of it. And the wall breaks away and reveals a hallway with a staircase. A small staircase. Goes up like 6 steps. You want to go down it?
Let's take a peek.
It's only 5 feet wide.
I'll hand the one back to you. Yeah, you have this.
You get to the end of it. It's only like 30 feet long. You get to the end of it and there's another stone wall that's built the same way. It's just hiding that there's a hallway here. So you can break it down if you'd like.
Can I try my Tinker Tools on it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's much better. 23.
23. Yep, you're able to really hit at the ground and knock it down in a way that it comes collapsing down pretty loudly. But very smoothly and nicely. As the stone falls and the dust settles, you see a big long bunk room with an open door to a hallway at the end. You guys are in this top left corner. And up from one of the beds perks a dog, a big dog, like a German Shepherd, looks at you, gets up and bolts out the hallway.
Oh, hey boy. I'm gonna try and use animal handling on it real quick.
Okay.
Just gotta get.
It's like sniffing at you from a distance.
I could also try animal handling.
All right.
You guys are gonna do it real quick. You get one chance.
23.
10. Oh, good.
What do you do to it?
I'm gonna kind of call it over. Try to talk to it.
Communicate simple ideas with beasts.
I'm just gonna tell it we're okay, we're nice, we're not gonna hurt it.
Okay. Well, it doesn't run off anymore, but it does walk off into the hallway.
I'm gonna take some rations out and
It's
offer
gone.
them.
Can I
You guys
commu-
have one chance.
I can communicate with them, right?
Simple ideas.
Could I?
Like not being a threat is what you had already communicated.
Okay.
No, okay.
I
But
was
now
just gonna
that
see
round
if-
is over. And
That's fair. So.
All right.
yeah.
Well, let's search the room.
okay. I got page to 14. Go ahead and search if you'd like. Perception.
18.
15.
15.
14.
Okay. So you guys are digging through the stuff, and for the most part, it's just like an old abandoned bunk room with really broken, weighed down beds. Seems like it was carrying things in it that were too big for those beds. Some of the beds that look more used have little hidden things underneath their pillows in the back of their bed frames. And one of you finds a sack holding 250 pieces of silver. Or well, you guys spent a few sacks, but all combined, 250 pieces of silver.
I'll take it.
Simple
enough.
Oh.
Just simple enough.
40 pieces of gold.
Oh shit, hold on. Equipment, okay. Gain silver, 250. And gold?
40 gold.
40.
And then one of you finds actually a healing potion.
Oh, that's nice.
Useful.
And while you guys are digging around, do you guys tell each other about what you found?
Well, I've got a few what's it they called? Coin purses. I got a few coin purses.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Something enters the door with his dogs.
Fuck
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Well,
Hi.
I am Kieran Argyle Flanagan, and I saw a bunch of corpses outside, so I thought the place was abandoned. Do you live here?
Yes.
What's your name?
Get out.
That's your name.
Get out. Is that?
That's
I'm assuming it's not
Fox,
your
Rock,
name.
go for him. Dogs are running at you.
Oh.
No.
That is so rude.
And scene.
Yeah.
So you guys get caught rummaging through the orcs' things, holding their gold and their silver and their healing potions. You get caught with the stuff in your hands because unfortunately you weren't stealthing.
Oh shit.
And
Oh.
this actually what you're looking at is an ogre.
Oh!
That is not an orc, that's an ogre.
Cute.
With
That's a big dog.
2 German Shepherd dogs.
Okay.
I see one.
There's only
There are
one.
2 in the book.
Okay.
There's one in the picture. One of them was loose, as you saw, and one of them was with him. So, you guys have encountered your first enemy in your new dungeon. We are starting the Forge of Fury officially right now. So we're going to end this episode and pick it up next session. Is there anything else? You guys found Talgan. Talgan's healed. You killed the Gulthias Tree. You found that the door has the symbol of Durgeddin on it, who's your master phlebotomist. And you're going to go forward. So, we will get to see the results of this battle, results of this whole entire dungeon next time on Downstairs and Dragons. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.